are going to pair you each with one of our celebrity partners, and they are going to give you clues to answer. They get you to say 10 words, and if they say any part of that clue in there, they will get X'd. But what is all this about celebrity partners? Well, let me introduce them now. They are Drea Mora and Rob Oakey.
What's up?
Oh, wow. Rob looking really, Rob is dressed very, very shabbily tonight. Rob, this is a game show with Drea. Drea looks stunning as always. Welcome aboard. All right.
Just watch.
Seriously.
Great to have you guys
I just
on.
washed these sweatpants yesterday. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well,
Oh.
they look brighter than last time.
Well, since I introduced Carol first, Carol, I'm going to let you choose which of these two would you like to have as your partner for this game. Would you like Drea Mora or Rob Oakey?
Because girls roll, I pick Drea.
Oh, me. Oh, phew. I wasn't sure
Right.
who she was going to say at that point.
All right.
Thanks, Carol.
This is the first time we've got to have a battle of the sexes on here. So, William Fox, you are the honor of having Rob Oakey, and man, you have met in real life as your partner today. Y'all two sit next to each other. Drea, have a seat
This
over
is
here.
Team Long Island
Oh.
over here. This is
I
Team
I gotta
Long
say,
Island over
I'm
here.
not upset. I'm not upset.
There we go.
Right. Well, we got two OG Californians, two OG Long Islanders.
Oh my God, that's right.
Wow.
It's the
East
Battle of
Battle
the
of
Coast
the
and the
The East
Sexes.
versus the
All right, the
West.
Battle of the Coast. Hey, I'm down the middle. I'm right in the middle of the South. I don't care either way. This can go either way. But let's take a look at tonight's big board and let's introduce tonight's categories. We have Cheesy Chandlers, Nelson Nuggets, Jock Jams, and Webs and Tiaras. And I'm going to let the team of William Fox and Rob Oakey pick first. Which category would you guys like to go with?
Let's do webs and tiaras.
Okay.
Okay.
Webs and Tiaras is the category all relating to Elsagate. Good. We get to get the Elsagate category out of the way first. Wonderful.
Awesome.
You will know if you have the answer correct when you hear this. If Rob fucks it up and says a word of one of the words you're supposed to say, you will hear "No!" And there will be 2 minutes on the clock. And when that time is up, you will hear this. All right. And are you ready, Rob, to start giving your clues in the categories webs and tiaras?
Always ready.
All right. And the clock begins now.
Okay, it's a Disney movie. It's the most popular Elsa Gate.
Frozen.
Yes,
Frozen.
there you go. Being with child.
With child?
Swollen, like grown.
Pregnant?
Got it.
Okay. Tony Stark's little buddy in the new Marvel
Spider-Man.
movies. Batman's nemesis, also a character in these Elsa Gate
Joker.
films. This one, the opposite of P.
You suck, you jackass.
The opposite of P. A number 2.
Oh, poop.
Underwater, can't breathe.
Drowning?
You can use these for steroids or for drugs. Popular.
Needles.
Johnny English. Memes, lots of memes. Let's see.
Pass.
All right, this one. You go to the bathroom in it.
Toilet.
The most popular video website in the world.
YouTube.
All right, you got to go back to your other one.
All right, the other one. He's not. Oh man, he gave everybody the finger when he was in the car, and he thought he was waving to everybody. You know what I'm talking about? Come on.
Oh, God.
Come on. Two middle fingers, and he's smiling to everybody. Come on. Come on.
Oh,
Come on. Damn.
All right, that's time. Let's see if I could help Fox out with that one. He had an HBO show. He was played by Rowan Atkinson. His name sounds like something that would go with red beans. And,
Mr. Bean.
Oh, I said beans. I screwed it up.
Oh, yeah.
Right,
I
see,
thought
you-
one of you
give-
might have
come
said
on.
the country he
You
was
gotta
from
hit
or
it.
She
something.
said Rowan Atkinson. I gave it away.
I forgot his
go.
name. Yeah.
Well,
Tough.
good
Okay.
showing anyway. You really know your Elsagate, and you got 9 points of that one, Fox, so congratulations. But
Thank you.
now we have to go over to the team of Drea and Carol, and let's take a quick look at that big board again. We still have Cheesy Channelers, Nelson Nuggets, and Jock Jams. So what's it going to be, Carol and Drea? Which one would you guys like to do?
How's about cheesy channelers?
Oh, right. The category of cheesy channelers is all clues involving channelers or psychics or anything involved in that world pertinent to the show and the Unbelievable podcast. All right. 2 minutes on the board. You guys ready?
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
All right. You can start now.
Okay, this is where Sylvia Brown thinks that certain people end up, even if they
Hey,
were
water.
in 9/11. Oh, yeah. All right, and this is the guy who enables her, had her on his show, and
Montel Williams.
damn right. All right, this guy, this is something that certain aliens really like to eat. It's the last thing that they ate.
Belief.
There we go. This is when they're ready to stop talking, when they're ready to stop channeling, and they really need to just like get this session
Discontinue.
to end. Yeah. All right, and the newly inducted SOS that was on the aforementioned show. God damn, you're so good at this. All right, these are some finicky feathered creatures that can be psychic at times and can rap and be really really rude and talk about poo poo and
Parrots.
yeah. Okay. These are not triplets, but they're one below that, and they often share psychic connections with one another.
Twins.
Yeah. Okay. The song by what was her name? Jennifer Whispers, but also I guess Judy Garland sang about this thing as well. It has to do with like Wizard of Oz.
Oh. Follow the yellow brick road.
Oh, close, but it's a weather phenomenon that happens after. I'm close on that one. Anyway, we'll skip for now. The next one is the guy who has the really annoying voice, who has to let people know when the channeling is ending, really annoyingly.
Oh my gosh.
Sometimes
guy.
confused with a crouton is like I've seen him called a crouton, very similar to that. All right.
Bread.
All right, we'll move on to the ones the guy who talks about the aliens that only eat that one thing when they don't really need to eat at all. And you said them a moment ago.
The
Where yes.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
You got it in right at the end there. All right. Wow. Let me see if I can help Carol out with some of the ones she missed. I painted a here in the sky at the you'll find
Well,
a
I
pot
thought
of
I couldn't say that because it
I
was
had
on
that
the
in
thing.
I was just helping you with that.
Well, that's not fair.
Oh, what about you'll find a pot of gold at the end of the
Oh, son of a
Rainbow.
bitch. I should've
rainbow.
said that.
Okay. And I'm not even gonna mess the other one. The other one was Corton. I don't know how she
There was
that
yeah.
was a hard one. But it's fine.
That's
You
all
got
right.
8 points. You are still in this, and we still have 2 categories left, which are Nelson Nuggets and Jock Jams. Now, William Fox, come on, what are you gonna pick between Jock Jams and Nelson Nuggets? Y'all I don't even think y'all know what Nelson Nuggets is. What are you gonna do?
I mean, I'm taking a wild guess, but I think I'm going to know more about Jock Jams.
All right. And I will say, I knew that both of y'all are a bit of sportos. That I know y'all are both sports fans. I know Carol is a big Golden State Warriors booster. Oh God, I'm so sorry. Johnny, don't bring the boom mic down low. And you are a big New York Giants fan, but yeah, Jock Jams it is. These are all things having to do with sports and the Unbelievable Podcast or Unbelievers Podcast. All right, 2 minutes up on that big board, and the time starts now.
All right. The Earth isn't round because it's. Oh, fuck! This guy, basketball player, big basketball player, Lakers, one of the best centers of all time.
Oh my God!
People think that he was in a movie about genies, but he wasn't.
Shaquille O'Neal.
This guy, Green Bay Packers, quarterback.
Brett Favre.
More
Aaron
recent.
Rodgers.
Places where you stay when you go on vacation.
Hotel.
One of the more frequent hosts of the Unbelievable Podcast. One of the more frequent third seats.
Kevin.
This guy did. This guy has a podcast. Is also popular. Was in the WCW. Was in the WWF. Blonde, long blonde hair.
Ric Flair?
No, long blonde hair.
Oh jeez. Oh my gosh! Pass.
All right, the next one. When people die, they may turn into
ghosts.
All right, and then new podcast brought to you by Kevin Cobbs. Very popular.
Oh jeez. Oh no. I'm sorry, Kevin. Pass.
All right. The next guy, baseball player with a big birthmark on his hand. Recently made some outlandish comments on Twitter. And
Jose Canseco.
Okay. And then this guy lives in the forest. He is very hairy. Very big.
All right. You said it at the horn. I'm going to give it to you. But let's see. Let's see if I could help him out with the ones he missed. This guy goes by the name Y2J. He loves lake monsters. He has a podcast. He has a really bad band called Fozzy. He was in WWE. It's Chris Jericho. Sorry.
Chris Jericho.
We talked about him on Sports Strangeness, which was a episode we had with the next one you missed, the Sports Lords. I don't know. Yes, they're Sports
I'm
Lords.
thinking mayhaps he missed that episode.
And this was a baseball player. A ball was bounced off his head once. He was crazy on Twitter. He'll take you to see a real Bigfoot and an alien. He is.
Oh,
Jose
he did get that one.
Oh, he got
Yeah.
that one. He got that one.
Oh, he did get Jose.
Yeah, he got
Jose.
it at the end.
Yeah.
Okay, my bad. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. Well, that means you got 2 wrong in that one. So you got 8 correct.
Oh, and I mean, I did mess
I
up.
would say
I did.
7.
I will own it. I will own that. I did say.
Tell him, Dre.
No, I'm
Earth.
sorry. You have 7 correct because of Rob's
I said
Rob
Earth.
saying some people think the Earth is this, and the answer was actually flat Earth. And Rob said Earth.
It just slipped out. It's oh my god. I don't know what happened. I'm sorry.
Things slip out sometimes. It's
Sorry,
okay.
Fox. I'm sorry.
Just double
I
checking.
wasn't gonna
Yeah,
follow
thanks
up
for
on
catching
that.
me back on that. So yes, now you have finished with 16 points, which is really good. I mean, it's an average in 8 rounds. Good. Carol would have to get 8 to tie you, but 9, Carol, and you can take it all the way. Now it's all
Let's do it.
depending on this last category, which is Nelson Nuggets. If I had to ask you, Carol, what the hell is Nelson Nuggets? What do you think it is?
I'm hoping it's regarding the Mandela effect.
You would be correct. These are all things involving the Nelson Mandela effect. And there are 2 minutes back on that board, and we are going to start right now.
Okay, this is a popular series amongst kids. It's a John.
Bears.
Good girl. All right, this is the guy, the spokesman, supposedly for Publishers Clearinghouse, but maybe not quite. Very mistaken.
Ed McMahon.
Yeah. Luke's father in Star Wars.
No.
Oh,
Wait, what?
Yeah, Luke's father in Star Wars. Luke Skywalker's father in
Luke.
Star Wars.
It's freaking.
He's got that helmet.
Darth Vader.
Yeah, there we go. All right. So this